like Devin Wayne and Whiskey Tango Foxtrot and special guest interviews. Sit back and enjoy the show. And now, here we go. Welcome live at my neighborhood company for 2019 Harleys Telethon and Driving Auction. My name is John Cox and I will be your host for the evening. And tonight you hear the musical styling of Whiskey Tango Foxtrot. Ladies and gentlemen. We are coming to you live on YouTube in, as I like to put it, low quality 1980s broadcast style picture. We spared no expense for any of this event at all. Now, we are officially open for ticket purchases through Venmo. If you would like to purchase tickets for the Chinese auction, what you need to do right now is call Liz at area code 609-338-3577. She'll be able to take your order and place the tickets where you would like them. Now, a lot of you probably that are watching this broadcast know what Hearts and Harleys is about. But I always like to go through each of our events and just kind of go over the history of who we are, what we do, and why we're around. We were organized back in January of 2015 after an incident where we lost my son, Gavin Pabst, and his mother, Michelle Heist, to an incident of domestic violence. A couple of us had gotten together at that time and decided that we wanted to try to do something to keep their memory and spirit alive. Now, as many of you may not know, Gavin loved motorcycles. Michelle also had her motorcycle license and used to ride with us. So we decided to start off with was very simple. We were going to do an annual poker run in their memory. And as more people became involved, more ideas came through, and we decided that to add more events to everything that we did. Now, with the money that we raise, we do annual scholarships to two different high schools. One at Cedar Creek High School, where Gavin would have attended, and the other one at Brick Memorial High School. The other things that we also do is we do an annual donation to an organization that helps victims of domestic violence. Over the past 4 years, we have donated over $5,000 to Avanzar, formerly the Women's Center in Linwood, New Jersey, to help other people. We've also done what we call Operation Christmas Joy. Now, Operation Christmas Joy is where we go down to Avanzar and they have a tree that is outside of there, and there are just descriptions of the child that's on there and something they would like for Christmas. And we take those things, and also the parents that may need something such as coats or jackets or anything else that they need at that time, and we purchase about $200 each Christmas worth of gifts that we give out to the clients of Avanzar. So. The other thing that we're very proud that we do is every year we host the National Children's Memorial Candlelight Service. The Candlelight Service is held on the second Sunday in December every year, and is to honor the children that we have lost and for a chance to pay tribute to them and parents. That's held every year at Heritage Park in Absecon. Now, the reason we chose to do this event in October is that many of you may not know, but October is Domestic Violence Awareness Month, and we try to do a few things in October to raise awareness that domestic violence is a problem. Now, the color of domestic violence is purple, and it also happens to be one of the colors of Hearts and Harleys because it was Michelle's favorite color. So we do that. Sorry, apologize for the fly. Every year we do this event in October to raise awareness for it and to honor their memory of who we have lost because of those events. For the past 2 years now, we've also selected a day in October that we call Domestic Violence Awareness Month Observation Day. We usually try to schedule it. This year is going to be on Wednesday, October 23rd. And what we ask you to do on that day is to take a minute and pause and think about the people that we have lost due to these issues, as well as honor their memory by wearing some item of purple, be it a purple t-shirt, purple tie, purple sweater, whatever you're comfortable with. But please take that time to honor their memory. I've told you about the other charitable endeavors that Hearts and Harleys does. We do the scholarships, we do the donation to Avanzar, we do Operation Christmas Joy and the Candlelight Service. But last November, we became inspired because of two separate incidents that came up right around Thanksgiving time. Through a friend of a friend, I had received a phone call where we had a person who was in a very serious situation with domestic violence, and they needed to get themselves and their grandchild out of that area. They called around to a couple of friends. The one friend actually happens to be a relation of Hearts and Harleys, one of our biggest supporters, who then contacted me and asked me if there was anything I knew that we could do to help them. Of course, at that time, the only thing I could do was direct them to Avanzar to be able to get the assistance that they needed. About 2 or 3 days later, I received a message through Facebook from another friend who is very supportive of Hearts and Harleys and knows exactly what we do and why we do it, with a very similar situation where a mother needed to get out of a situation of domestic violence with her 5 children. And at that time, again, all I could do was direct them to Avanzar to be able to get them to a safer situation. But that got all of us talking. So I came up with an idea that I ran by the board of directors, and I said, maybe this is our purpose, maybe this is our sign, maybe this is what we need to do now. This is the next step in what Hearts and Harleys is. So we came up with a plan where we are going to raise $50,000 over the next 5 years to be able to purchase a safe house. So the next time we get that phone call from somebody that needs to get out of a very desperate and bad situation, we can help them. We can say, pack your stuff, go to a safe location, call us, we will be there to pick you up. We started this project and fundraising back on May 5th of this past year. The reason that we started it was May 5th was Gavin's birthday, and we decided that would be a good date to start our fundraising efforts with our end date and goal of $50,000 to be done on May 5th of 2024. I had started a birthday fundraiser with Facebook that year, and thanks to a lot of generous donations, we were able to raise $683. Thanks to my friends Brian and Tammy Reisman, who live in Texas, who work for Dell, they made a $1,000 donation towards Hearts and Harleys that went through Dell. And Dell was kind enough to match that $1,000 donation also, which gave us another $1,000 to that goal. And thanks to my friend Justin Pincus, who works at Golden Nugget in Atlantic City, he started a campaign through the United Way to get donations. And through their generosity, they were able to donate $1,596 towards Hearts and Harleys Safe House. So right off the bat, we were able to start our tote board, which I'm going to bring in right now. And we were able to raise $4,279. Now, some of the other fundraisers that we've already started off with was we did a t-shirt sale this year for domestic violence awareness, purple t-shirts and tie-dye t-shirts. And through a lot of generosity, we were able to raise some funds that way. My daughter, Brianna Grams, also did a birthday fundraiser this year. I had a friend of mine, Stephen Perez, who donated $100 to us. And through all this generosity, we are now at $5,522 at 11% of our goal, which is amazing that we are already there within a few months of starting this project. So I want to say thank you to everybody that supported us with this idea to get to this milestone to try to achieve this goal. It is very ambitious. We know it's going to take a lot, but we are dedicated. The nice thing about today's event is that everything that we have up for the Chinese auction was donated to us. So 100% of the funds we are able to raise today will go straight towards the safe house. So we encourage you, if you're in the area of Pineland, stop down, have a beer, bid on some items. We have amazing items up for bid right now. We have 39 separate items thanks to generosity of many people here. We have gifts that go from all the way organizations up in Ocean County all the way down to the tip of Atlantic County. If you have a question of something, just a few of the things we have up. We have 2 ride passes to I Play America up in Freehold, New Jersey. We have a donation of a basket from Atlantic County Harley Davidson. We have a Tastefully Simple basket that was donated to us. We have a gift certificate for John Miller Care Center for a full oil change. Numerous other baskets that have been donated. We have a $50 gift certificate to Cloud9 in Galloway. There are many items that you will be able to bid on. If you're unable to make it here today, we understand. Life is busy. You're probably watching this right now because life is busy. But again, we do have Venmo option today. Again, please feel free to call Liz. Apologize, my notes are all over the place. Call Liz at 609-338-3577. Again, Liz at 609-338-3577. She can take your order through Venmo and we will place the tickets in there and you'll be able to watch the drawing live. So you'll know instantaneously if you won. Can't get a better deal than that. Now, the other way that we try to raise funds right now for Hearts and Harleys is very simple. As you can see, I have on a purple tuxedo jacket today I purchased through Amazon. I don't know how many of you are familiar with Amazon Smile. Amazon Smile is the charity branch of Amazon. If you have Amazon and use it regularly, you can use Amazon Smile. And what Amazon Smile does is every time you order something through Amazon, they will donate 0.5% of your sale to Hearts and Harleys. All you have to do is go to smile.amazon.com. You use it just like you use Amazon. But before you get started, it's going to ask you to select a charity of choice for your donation. You go right to the bar, you can look up for Hearts and Harleys, you put in Hearts and Harleys, and then you purchase just like you are. If you have Prime, it works with Amazon Smile. You get all the same benefits as Amazon, but you're donating 0.5% of every purchase you make goes right to us. That helps us with all of our charitable endeavors, with the scholarship, with the donation to the Women's Center, for support of the candlelight service, for the Christmas presents that we give away every year. So it's an easy way just to make a very simple way to donate money just by doing what you do every day, which is shopping on Amazon Prime. Now, I'm going to sit behind my desk here. We're going to go over a few things. Sorry. Now, first thing I'm going to do now is I'm going to do our first commercial read for Pinelands Brewing Company. Now, like I say, Hearts and Harleys has been affiliated with Pinelands Brewing Company since 2014. Now, they have been nothing but supportive and generous to us, and we thank them for all their support. Pinelands Brewing Company is located at 140 7th Avenue in Tucker, New Jersey. It's a 3-barrel nano brew that makes handcrafted ales of historic character right from the edge of the pine barrens. Blue-collar craft beer brewed with pride. No preservatives, no filters, just carefully crafted ales using all the ingredients of beers. With 10 taps, with rotating seasonal and styles of beer, you're sure to find one or many that you will enjoy. Pinelands Brewing Company, as pure as the pines. One thing that the Pinelands is also doing today to help support us is they have featured a beer today called Moo Moo's Brew. Now, if you knew Michelle and Gavin, one thing that you knew about them was they loved Reese's Peanut Butter Cups, chocolate and peanut butter. So when we were trying to figure out a way to kind of incorporate their spirit into this event, I had asked Michael, who works there, if there was a way to do a chocolate peanut butter stout or porter, and he said absolutely we could do this. And Pinelands has been extremely generous. They are donating a percentage of every one of Moo Moo's brews sold today to Hearts and Harleys. So thank you for that. And now I'm going to ask, to our first interview of this session, I'm going to ask Michael, if he has a second, if he could come in here, please. Soldiers are right for a second. So hold on, Thor. In the meantime, I'm going to do a quick read of all the items that we have for sale at the Chinese auction, just to let you know what you could bid on right now if you were calling through Venmo or if you were here live. We have the 2020 Pinelands Brewing Mug Club membership up for raffle. We have 2 ride passes to I Play America in Freehold, which is a $60 value. We have a $25 Harley-Davidson gift card, a Wawa gift basket, 2 complimentary water park passes to Maurice Pier and Beachfront Water Parks, which are valued at $90. We have a Lennox Christmas cookie jar, a gift basket from Atlantic County Harley-Davidson, 2 Bath and Body Works soap baskets, a gift certificate for a John Miller Care Center for a full synthetic oil change, $25 Amazon gift card, Tastefully Simple basket, $35 in gift certificates to Applebee's, $25 Red Robin gift card, gift certificates for Joe Garden Center for one of Anita's Pie, and a gift certificate for $15 Joe John's Restaurant. It's rated at Seekin. Brunch for 2 at the Smithville Inn. And a gift certificate for Digital Dan Rowe Photography Mini Photo Session. And 2 car wash and care buckets from Napa Bay Harbor City. That is half of the things that are available today. And now, I would ask Michael to have a seat with us, and we're going to do our first interview. Michael, thank you. As I would say, we have been, Hearts and Hearts have had the fortune to be affiliated with Pineland since 2014. 2014 is when we did a charity poker run for a friend of ours, Deb, who was having issues with cancer. And at the time, we had named the event Hearts and Harleys for Deb. And Gavin had participated in that and was proud to be part of that. But it was because of that run that we had started our relationship. So I thank you for all of your support over the years. Now, one of the things I wanted to go, I have a couple questions I always wanted to ask because just people always look at they think like, the dream job would be a beer brew. It'd be a lot of fun, you get to sample all of your wares and have fun with that. But I know that you and I have talked before, and it's a lot of work. But what gave you the idea to start like a micro craft brewery in this area?
Well, I've been brewing for a really long time, probably longer than I would say I should. I mean, it's kind of one of those things when you finish doing what else you're doing and you realize you had a great life and you did a lot of fun things and you think about what you want to do next and what you want to do to keep having fun, beer kind of always comes up. So if you're going to have beer and everything, you might as well make it yourself. Right? And that way you get to drink what you want, when you want. You get to make what you want. You get to share it with all your friends.
I mean, I've been here many times to sample many of your different beers. And the one thing I always appreciate is you are like myself, you are an IPA lover. So you always like the hoppier beers, which there's always about 3 or 4, usually on rotation. Am I correct with that?
Fair enough. Yeah, I mean, it does change throughout the year and from year to year, but we do try and always keep at least a couple of IPAs aside from our flagship. But, it just depends on what we've got going on and when people kick kegs.
Now, can you give us a little bit of insight on what goes into the day-to-day operations of being a brewmaster, running a craft brew place? Because it's not just adding water, adding yeast, and
sure,
go away.
Yeah, I mean, what most people don't realize, but every brewer will know, is that 90% of what we do is actually clean. If you don't clean your tanks right, if you don't sanitize your tanks right, all your beer is going to taste like garbage. And then aside from that, there's the whole other side of the house, which has nothing to do with brewing whatsoever, which is managing staff. It's managing the regulations, dealing with the submissions, dealing with the law and the township, and getting everything set up. And this place doesn't just run itself. Brewing is I do all the I do 90% of the brewing here, and it's probably 30% of my week. Yeah, that's it.
A lot of time. Now, you were talking about the laws. I mean, this is something that came up on Facebook the other day, and I know that I had helped to, in my limited capacity, to sign the petition that New Jersey had passed a law that made events like this a little bit more difficult to run because of the stringencies that they place on the breweries themselves. Any insight into that right now? Where are we with that process? Is there any change in any of the laws when it comes to that?
So the last change was the special ruling that came out earlier this year. It was a revised version of what came out last year. It is a little bit more stringent. It does put some limitations on us, but in the end, it's not really that onerous yet. Anyway, it's not fully in effect until the end of the license year, which will be July 1st of next year. But for us to register this event, it was a simple form online, submitted with the ABC. There was no fee involved. It isn't as bad as it makes it sound, but some of the things are a little more stringent than we might.
Now, do you have any upcoming events you would like to talk about? I know there's an event going tonight, but I know you guys are always advertising a lot of great events that you do at the brewery, outside of the brewery, in the community. Anything that comes to mind?
Sure. Next week, well, today, we have Witchcraft down in Lenape Lake Park. It's going to be a scary, spectacular type brew event with lots of breweries and lots of distilleries. And they're going to do seances and all kinds of other stuff. Next weekend is the Harvest Festival in Little Egg, which is put on by the Little Egg Chamber of Commerce. We'll also be doing some pumpkin carving and decorating here on Saturday, and a yet-to-be-announced pumpkin launching party, because everybody knows we don't do pumpkins here. So we will be launching all the decorated pumpkins at the wall on Sunday afternoon.
The one thing that we do have up for auction today is the 2020 Highlands Brewing Mug Club membership. Thank you so much for that generous donation towards Hearts and Harleys. Would you like to speak a little bit about that? I know it's kind of an exclusive thing. I don't know how many you're going to be able to again offer this year. So
sure, and this is something that's kind of in flux at the moment in terms of what you get for your mug club, and this has to do with that special ruling that came out. So the 2020 Mug Club membership will be slightly different than the 2019. But in 2019, we did 50 mugs. We sold out. One of the Mug Club members eventually became an owner of the company. So his mug is kind of useless at the time being, but he still drinks out of it. For 2020, we're going to be doing an additional 25. And that's it. So the most members that we could possibly have is 75. We'd like to keep it a tight-knit group. We're going to be doing a lot of events for the Mug Club members, probably every month, followed by an end-of-year party. This year's party is going to be in December. It is open to the Mug Club members only. No spouses, no kids, no nobody. And it's going to be a blast.
So with only another 25 additional mugs being offered this year, this makes the one that you were donating to Hearts and Harleys that much more valuable. So people think about that when you're thinking about when you're bidding on at the Chinese auction today. You have only 24 other chances to be able to get in, but at least right now you have a chance to win a membership into this exclusive mug company or mug club.
Yeah, and that's kind of why we did it. I mean, we wanted to make this the absolute kickoff for the Mug Club. So this is not only the first, but it could also, if you only have to buy 10 tickets, and it could be the cheapest way to get in too. So, there's a lot of people that are coming in later, so make sure you get your tickets in early, get them in that bag, get them mixed up, buy a lot of them, because the bag might fill up early.
Well, I know that I have a lot of friends that have already told me that when they saw that this was available for the auction, that was one of the first things that they said they were going to bid on. And it is actually the first item we will be drawing today. I think we're going to have to ask Michael to come back to do the drawing himself when it comes to that time. So, any other, to be able to follow all the events that's going on for Pinelands, I'm assuming just check your Facebook page?
Yeah, Facebook is the place that we post all the events. There is also a Facebook widget on our website, so if you don't have Facebook, you can always find it on our website. Everything's listed there. And occasionally you'll see, if you stop by the tap room, you'll see posters around, and you can find it there.
All right. And also your website, pinelandsbrewing.com.
Correct.
All right. Michael, thank you so much. I appreciate all the support you've been giving Hearts and Harleys over the years.
Absolutely. Come back anytime.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, Michael, one of the owners of Pinelands Brewing. And now, probably what most of you have been waiting for, besides the Chinese auction itself, we have been advertising and hyping this for a while. I am proud to say that Devin Lynn and Whiskey Tango Foxtrot are here today, and we appreciate their support. So I'm going to turn it over to them for their song right now.
We have your choice on that road, in the lines, big ones in the watches, and the time. All things uncertain, it's all the line. Those with the trees, we will stay in Chicago. I've been doing this jam, the path I'm walking on. Everybody's on their way to the Monday train. Smoke man, you're losing love to see. I can't help but moving that wasn't such a race. Standing by fashion, saying what she was saying. We stuck in she was saying.
Ladies and gentlemen, Devin Lynn and Whiskey Tango Foxtrot. Excellent job, guys. Thank you very much. Now, I'm going to go to my next commercial read right now. It is for John Miller Car Care Center. Now, John Miller Car Care Center is located at 330 East Main Street in Tuckerton, New Jersey, and is a family-owned and operated auto repair and tire service center. With state-of-the-art computer-controlled machines for late model vehicle diagnosis and repair, a friendly staff that will treat you like family, and comfortable waiting room with all the amenities, including free Wi-Fi and a play area for the children. John Miller Car Care Center can handle all of your vehicular needs. So next time you need your car repaired, think of John Miller Car Care Center. To schedule your appointment for it, visit the website, jmcarcare.com. Now, my next guest today I'd like to introduce. Actually, a mutual friend of ours, Tony LaFera, has been trying to introduce the two of us for a couple of years now, just because of a few things that we had in common. But we weren't able to actually meet until this year's 2019 Hearts and Harleys for Bubba's and Moo Poker Run that we did in July. John was the first time he ever came and participated in it, and him and I got to talking about a few things, which we're discussing it. But right now, I'd like to introduce John Miller. John, come on in.
What's up?
Thanks for coming in. Have a seat. Doing all right. How you doing today?
I'm still good, man. I'm just trying to count how many times you said John Miller in the last 30 seconds.
Listen, we're doing a plug. You gotta do it right, right?
I love it.
So, like I said, you and I finally got to meet this year after Tony has been trying to introduce us for a while because of a couple of common interests that we have. We both love motorcycles, both love Back to the Future, a great movie. But one of the biggest reasons he was always trying to introduce us is because
we both love purple bicycles.
Well, that is true. Listen, like I said, if you're going to do it, you got to do it right?
Yeah.
So, but one of the biggest reasons Tony did try to introduce us for the past couple of years is the fact that you had started a nonprofit after a few things that had happened in your life, and I want to just talk to you about that too, because I hadn't realized about why you did this until the other day when you and I finally had a chance to sit down and go over a few things, and you sent me the link to the website, and it was really amazingly eye-opening about some of this stuff. So I was just hoping you'd like to share a little bit of what your nonprofit is about and why you do it.
Sure. So I have a nonprofit for a genetic disorder that my son has called tyrosinemia type 1. And before my nonprofit was founded in the United States, there was nothing for tyrosinemia. We were on our own. And it was a scary world because our son was 12 weeks old and he was diagnosed with tyrosinemia. And I'll spare you all the medical stuff that happened and the scary stuff that happened. But the short version of it is that when we were told he has tyrosinemia, we Googled it, and we found absolutely nothing. And it was like going into a black hole of loneliness. It was really scary. So we started looking for other families with tyrosinemia, and we found nobody. It was really hard to find. This was like, the beginnings of Facebook. There was barely any, this is a decade ago.
Right.
So we finally made this little Facebook group where we invited anybody with tyrosine, just the plug word tyrosine to come find us. And they did, one by one by one. And now, fast forwarding, my organization represents about 350 patients with tyrosine around the world. Considering there are only 1,500 patients worldwide, that's amazing. So we made it, something to be proud of. And now what we do, one of the biggest things we do is we have an event every year at Victory Junction in North Carolina, which is the Petty Families Seriously Fun Camp for medically disabled children. And we invite all the families from around the country to come and actually have these children meet each other, play with each other, hang out, and bond. Because most every child or every parent, every person involved with tyrosine has never met another living soul with tyrosine. There's only like 4 in New Jersey, there's 1 in Idaho, there's 3 in Florida. These people, the odds of them ever meeting doesn't happen. So this was a really special thing we do. And, we do other things. We also send medicine and medical food to children in need around the world. I'm currently working on a case in Saudi Arabia. I'm working a case in Morocco. I got one in the Philippines, and I just sent food to a child who lives in India. All this last week. So it's insane. Yeah, I run auto repair shop and everything, but this is there. People are like, oh, why didn't you call me back for 3 hours? Well, I was busy. Okay.
Yeah, you and I are in almost the same boat, because I've had times where I'm busy doing things either at work or with Hearts and Harleys or whatever, and the next thing you know, it's you've gotten like 3 or 4 texts and like, okay, everything all right? You didn't answer me. What's going on? Well, I'm probably in the middle of doing something, organizing that, or I'm working my job. And, sometimes people don't understand that running a nonprofit, even when you do it for the best intentions, would almost be like a full-time job on its own.
Yes, it's very demanding, but I think you would agree though that when you have a job that's very demanding, you get really tired and you get really done with it. But when you have a nonprofit and something that's close to your heart and something that you stand for, it never gets old. You never get tired. The more work that gets piled on, it's almost inspirational. You're like, come on, give it, bring it, let's go. I can handle that, let's go, bring in more.
It's just like I agree. There are some days where it can be frustrating too, because projects that you work on, things you try to organize, things you try to put together for events or whatever, there's always some obstacle, no matter what you do or how you do, or how well you may even be organized to do it. But there's always an obstacle. But I agree. It's when it all comes together, just like the poker one that we did in July.
My favorite best poker run I've ever been on. I will never miss another one.
Thank you.
I'm upset with myself that it took me this long to connect. I went home and told my wife, I was like, that's it, we're in now. We're family.
I appreciate that. Because again, the thing is, like you said, you always want to do nice, but if you're going to do an event, you want to do it right. You want to have fun with it, but you want it to be special, because people don't always remember the event. They remember how much fun they had at the event. Because of the fun that they had, they want to keep going back. But you realize that you always want to make it bigger, better, because the more people you can draw, the more people you can help.
Yeah, amen to that. But it's also, for me, it's about the cause. I love, the Red Cross, and I love the American Cancer Society and all those things. They don't need our help. They need our help. Don't discredit that. But your organization needs our help. My organization needs our help. Like really, on a small community level, when you have an event like you know exactly what you're there for. You know exactly who is going to benefit. You know exactly what's going to come out of it. And you don't have to wonder how many people are taking a salary on the back end or any of that stuff. You know it's genuine. And when you're riding through the wind, you know exactly, that Gavin is in that wind, and you know what you're riding for. He represents, that's what makes it special. That's why I'll never miss another.
It's great, because this year you were able to bring your son on the poker art itself. He got to ride with you, and his face through the whole thing. I actually took a picture at one point when we were stopped at a red light, and I just whipped my camera out real quick, put it over my head, and took a picture. And if you look real closely, you're on your bike, and there's your son behind you sitting there with his arms up in the air, having a blast with everything.
Absolutely, he loved it. Absolutely loved it. He rides with me any chance he get. That's why I hate that car pack, but that's why I got it. So sometimes he falls asleep. I gotta lean back and check a little armrest so you don't go nowhere.
Right. So, your website for your organization is www.notacares.org. If anybody else would like some information. And also look up, you said you also have a Facebook page also.
Yeah, if you go on Facebook and you search NOTA or the Network of Conversation Advocates, is what it is, NOTA.
Now, one of the other things that I always love is you have a very interesting hobby that I definitely would like to bring up. As a fan of the movie Back to the Future.
I like to walk around in high heels, okay? I admit it.
But as a fan of I've seen the pictures on Facebook now. You actually have your own DeLorean that you have converted that actually looks like the car from the movie Back to the Future. Is that true?
Now you're making me feel bad for not bringing it, right?
No, not at all.
You gotta ask, make sure it's in my brain. But yes, I have built an exact screen accurate replica of the DeLorean back. It is a real DeLorean, and all the props on it are the real correct props. There's thousands of hours of gone into it. I'm proud to say that my son, when he was 6 years old, when he built this car, he helped me build it. He was involved every step of the way. He drilled, he welded. I taught him how to take welder, and my buddy, he's like, oh, no, I'm like, let go. Let him do it. Let him blow a hole in the metal. I don't care. That's his weld. You know, and he was involved every step of the way, and he learned, a little bit about mechanics. When he said we need to take our DeLorean apart and build it into a time machine, I realized he wasn't asking me to buy something. He wanted to build it, and that was what changed it for me, because I wasn't going to do it. And then I said, all right, he's asking me to be involved in mechanics, and obviously I'm a mechanic, so all right, screw it. So,
And those are the moments you'll never be able to forget, because it's that bonding experience that you have with your children. It was funny because I was like one of the things Gavin had always begged me to be able to take him for a motorcycle ride, because again, he grew up around motorcycles, but because of his ADHD, I couldn't trust him, because if you're not paying attention where you want to bike, it can be dangerous, like you said. Your son falls asleep, you got to make sure that you see Jordan in there. He's good. But one of my favorite memories of it was the bike was parked in front of the house at the time, and he was there and he begged me just to take for a ride. So I said, all right, buddy, but you got to stay with me. So I put him on the back, and we just went around the block to the garage and put him away. And the expression on his face because of that, because we got to share something like that. The bond in that moment was something I've never forgotten, and I'm glad I got to do it, because unfortunately I've never gotten to be able to take him for that ride. So it was a great moment. I understand what you're saying, because you got that moment with your son. It's something you guys got to bond over too. So that is an amazing thing. So
you have no idea how much I feel for you that you did.
I got it in a small dose, but it's something that I'll never forget. But again, please, if you are curious about anything that John is doing with this organization, again, it is notacares.org, or look it up on the Facebook page, or if you're interested in seeing this DeLorean, or even you rent it out for different events, correct?
We're doing a wedding tomorrow, actually.
Wow. So check out on Facebook, Rent DeLorean, correct?
Yes, rentdelorian.com is how you can get to the DeLorean. If you want to see pictures of my exact DeLorean, it's facebook.com/NJ Time Machine.
John, thank you so much for your time. Thank you.
Hey, raise some money. Bring some money and let's go. Come on, we need money now.
All right, and on that cue, I'm going to go again. If you are watching this and you would like to purchase tickets through Venmo, we do have Venmo available today. Please call Liz at area code 609-338-3577. She'll answer the call. She'll take your order. As soon as the funds are confirmed, your tickets will be placed exactly where you would like them to go. It is a simple way to support Hearts and Holidays, and with over 39 items available for today's drawing, you have a pretty good chance of winning something. And again, all of this money that we raised today, 100% of the money that we raised today is going towards our newest charitable endeavor, to raise money, the $50,000 that we wanted to raise for the Safe House for victims of domestic violence, for a place for them to go in case they need a way to get out. So please support us. And if you can't support us today, we do that. But you want to find another way to support us. Remember what we talked about. Amazon Smile, the charity branch of Amazon. Go to smile.amazon.org. Select Hearts and Harleys as your charity of choice and shop just like you would regularly on Amazon. If you have Prime, Prime works with Smile. It all goes together, and again, they donate 0.5% of every sale to Hearts and Harleys. So now that I've done that plug too, I'm going to again turn it back over to the reason you're probably watching more than me, Devin Lynn and Whiskey Tango Foxtrot.
So this is a song I wrote for my son. I'll give you the world if I could hold it in my hands. Change all the things you couldn't understand. Shield you from hurt, protect you from harms. Fight all your battles you never fight. Ask for an angel, fight faithful in the blink of an eye. God gave me you. Open my eyes to more than I knew I could see. Never knew what was right in front of me. What was important when that was before you. It made me see all these brand new doors. God give me you. Handshake you, you're always on my mind. You're the last thing I think of when I lay my head down at night. Every morning, God, every day that I thought I was settled on. I am now. Let me right. Give me you. God gave me the world when I held you in my hand. Thank you guys, that's called Luke's song.
Ladies and gentlemen, again, Devin Lynn and Whiskey Tango Foxtrot. Thank you guys. You guys are doing an amazing job so far. Appreciate it. Now, one of the things I want to get back to before we get into the next section or next segment is that I read the first half of the available items that are up for today's auction. So I want to make sure that I got the other half of it too. We were going over some of the stuff before, but some of the other items that are available today for today's Chinese auction. We do have decorative lantern with electric pillar candle from the Smithfield Candle Shop. We have a Malibu insulated picnic cooler. We have a Six Flags Great Adventure voucher for 4 tickets, which are good through May 25th of next year. The ticket value alone is $79 per ticket, and they were generous enough to donate a voucher for 4 tickets. This is the time of year where you might think about going, too, because If you've ever done their Fright Fest, or if you were fortunate enough last year to go to the when they did the Christmas there, it's amazing what they give you these days. They do an excellent job with all this stuff, and here's a chance to go and be able to experience it just by making a donation to charity and trying to win one of these items. We also have a personal care basket, which includes $15 gift certificate to Celine Meals. We have a winter snack basket available, which has 2 mugs, assorted hot beverages, and cookies. We have a DeWalt 21-bit drill piece package with black oxide in it. We have what I like to call a beach day package. We have a beach chair, sand toys, and a $10 gift card to Wawa, because, if you're going to the beach, you got to stop off at Wawa first to get your drinks and your maturity before you hit there. We have a $50 gift certificate to Cloud9 Day Spa in Galloway, New Jersey. Listen, these days when everybody is stressed, we all need a break. And if you can't get to a brewery for a beer to, decompress a little bit, maybe your thing instead is to go to the gifts to the day spa. I lost track of where I was. I did apologize. Chicky and Pete was generous enough to donate a gift basket, which has Eagles Super Bowl T-shirt and mugs and a $25 gift card. And we're going to be talking about Chicky and Pizza a little bit too, because they're also doing another fundraiser for us. We got a donation for a complete meal at Applebee's in Manahawkin, which is basically you get a voucher for an appetizer, 2 entrees, and a dessert to share, all on them. We have a gift certificate to Salon Amici in Galloway. We have a $50 gift certificate for Mary Kay or About Face Makeup Artistry. Then we get into the 2 big items that most people are interested in. We have had the fortune of being donated not by 1 but 2 different casinos in the Atlantic City area. One of them, the Hard Rock Casino in Atlantic City, was generous enough to donate an overnight stay and dinner for 2 at one of their restaurants, which is valued over $100. And then also from the Golden Nugget in Atlantic City, they were generous enough to donate an overnight stay and a $100 dining credit to any of their restaurants also. And then just other donations that have been coming in since we started organizing this. We have a basket with 3 different bottles of Deep Eddy vodka that was donated by Justin and Pincus and family. We have a Bud Light Philadelphia Eagles Super Bowl collector's box, which has 2 glasses and a commemorative bottle. We have a chocolate fountain basket. We also have a fall theme basket. And then our last auction item of the day is we have 3 makeup baskets that were donated to us. We actually had a box that was donated by the Jeffries family of different assorted makeup. We had so many things in there that we were able to make up 3 separate baskets for that. And what we decided to do was to do that if you put your tickets in, we're going to give you 3 chances to win each of the baskets. So whoever wins first gets one of the baskets of their choice. Whoever draws in, we draw the second name, they get the second basket, and then the third person gets the third basket that is left over. So again, we have a lot of amazing things here that you'll be able to bid on and win this. Now, as we said, we have a very ambitious project that we are doing right now for the steakhouse, but we also have to keep in mind that we have our other charitable endeavors that we are always trying to raise funds for, such as our 2 scholarships, one at Cedar Creek High School in Gavin's memory and one at Brick Memorial High School. And also our annual donation that we do to Avanzard, formerly known as the Women's Center in Linwood, New Jersey, to help victims of domestic violence. And also the Operation Christmas Joy that we do, where we select people and we donate about $200 in presents to Avanzard to be able to give out to either the children or the displaced adults that are having issues that year and may not be able to have a nice Christmas. So we try to do something very nice for them in that aspect. So what we do is we've been very ambitious recently on a lot of the events that we are doing, which is leading to a lot of craziness. The first thing, though, I do want to remind everybody about is the upcoming Domestic Violence Awareness Month Observation Day that we are doing. It is this upcoming Wednesday, October 23rd. That is the day that we ask, again, you wear an item of purple in memory and honor of somebody that has had either an issue with domestic violence or is still in with an issue with domestic violence. This is our way to try to encourage them that we're not alone in this. Purple is the color of domestic violence awareness. We want you to know that you are not there. You are not alone when it comes to this. And there are people out there that know what is going on, and that if you need help, please turn and get the help that you need. But again, we want to encourage everybody this Wednesday, October 23rd, be it a shirt, be it a tie, be it a sweater, be it whatever you may be wearing that day, please wear an item of purple in memory of honor of those that have had issues with domestic violence. On Saturday, November 2nd, we will be at Fleming's Pumpkin Run. We have a vendor spot there where we'll be just advertising a lot of the upcoming events that we are doing, as well as selling some of the items that we do have available for helping us to raise funds. We do have a few T-shirts left over from our Domestic Violence Awareness Month T-shirt drive. We did purple and tie-dye. There are very, very few left, but we do have a few that may be able to purchase. We also always sell wristbands that have the logo of Hearts and Harleys on it, which is the cowl and the shield. Many people might not know what the cowl and the shield stand for, so I'll make it very simple. When we talk about both Gavin and Michelle, Michelle's nickname was Moo Moo, and Gavin was a huge, huge fan of Captain America. So we always have our logo that you will always see that has to do with Hearts and Harleys. It is the cowl embracing the shield with hearts around it. So we always have a purple and red wristband, one that I always wear. It's just a simple fundraiser that we do every year to help raise money for all of our charitable endeavors. But come visit us at Fleming's Pumpkin Run this year, because we'll be able to tell you more about all the events we have, to help us to learn more about what we do, why we do it, and to get an idea of all of our other upcoming events. On Monday, December 9th, we talked about this a little earlier, we are doing a fundraising night at Chicky and Pete's in Egg Harbor Township. Now, Chicky and Pete's is a thing where they donate. If you show up between 5 and 9 and order anything there, they will donate, as long as you tell them you're there for the Hearts and Harleys event and fundraiser, they will donate 10% of your sales to Hearts and Harleys. So it's very simple. You're going to go there for dinner that night. You're going to order some crab fries, order anything else off the menu, and enjoy everything, because we will all be there. Because the nice lead into that, it is also the Eagles versus Giants Monday Night Football game. So come eat dinner, stay for the game, get a little rowdy with us. We're all going to enjoy the fun that is being set. And again, if you mention when you go on December 9th, between 5 and 9, that you are there for Hearts and Harleys, they will donate 10% of your check to us. On Saturday, December 14th, we are doing a breakfast with Santa. Yes, this is our first attempt at this. It's a little crazy. It's going to be at the Egg Harbor City Moravian Church. There will be more details of that coming soon, I promise. We're still working out a few of the other details of that. Coming up on January 18th, as we talked about it a little bit earlier, January 17th was the date that Hearts and Harleys started, because we had sat down and discussed about a way to remember both Gavin and Michelle. And we decided that we were going to do the annual poker run in their memory and honor. We started organizing. We didn't know what we were starting with. And as things developed and more ideas came in, this expanded into the organization that we are now. And this all became out of just a simple conversation at a dining room table in Egg Harbor Township between a couple of friends on what we could do to honor their memory. And we're already approaching our 5-year anniversary as an organization. And that's an amazing feat to have already. We are very excited and honored to be there. Oh, commercial bring me to the Lord. So we're coming up on our 5-year anniversary on January 17th. So to acknowledge that, we've decided that we are going to have a 5-year anniversary party, beef and beer, which is going to be held at Crossroads in Egg Harbor City. So again, more details will be coming for that soon enough. And the big event that we do every year, the one that has been our flagship event, the one that got us started as an organization, which is the 2020 Hearts and Harleys for Bubba's and Moo Moo Poker Run. This is our 7th year that we will be doing a poker run in memory of our Hearts and Harleys poker run. Our first year that we did it was our friend Deb, who's battling issues with cancer, that Gavin participated in. And after Gavin had passed, we decided to keep the name because of the recognition that it had for what we were trying to do. So we are already coming up on our 7th year anniversary, or 7th year of doing the poker run. And the nice thing that we are doing this year is very simple. Every year we always do a T-shirt for the poker run. That is a giveaway for the first 50 people that come and participate in the run. But we're going to change it up this year. And the reason we're going to change it up because, again, it is the 7th year of the poker run, but the number 7 actually has a lot of significance because, as many of you that know Gavin loved T-ball. For the 2 years that he got to play, he was obsessed with T-ball. He loved it. And his T-ball number was number 7. So this year's poker run is extremely special to us as it being the 7th one. So what we have decided to do this year is we are going to do red Hearts and Harleys baseball jerseys with the number 7 on the back. We're not going to do the T-shirt this year that we always do. It's just going to be very simple. We're going to do a red baseball jersey with Hearts and Harleys, with the Hearts and Harleys logo on the front, and just the number 7 on the back. Now, we're still working out the details on that, but keep that in mind because, again, as we always do, just a 50-person giveaway for the T-shirts. We might only be doing a 50-person giveaway for the baseball jerseys. And I don't know how many people are aware of how difficult the laws are starting to become for motorcyclists in New Jersey with being able to find venues that will not discriminate on some of the things that we do. And I'm not going to get on my soapbox right now. It gets too long of a thing, but it is really becoming increasingly difficult anymore to do a charity poker run because of the stringency that are put on by a lot of these businesses, which always amazes me because bikers come in, they support your local business while they're riding through the area, and then they leave. And nobody does more for charities than bikers. If you ever notice, there's always some type of event being organized by a motorcycle organization for a charity or for a local nonprofit or for an animal shelter. But as these rules become more stringent, it's becoming more and more difficult to do it. Last year, because of a lot of complications that we ran into, we had a lot of changes that we had to make, and we almost weren't able to pull off the run. Through a lot of amazing people and a lot of amazing support, and a lot of people helped us the last minute to change up stuff, we were able to do it. But we've actually had a talk as an organization that maybe this may be the last year that we do the poker run because of all the difficulties that are going into doing it. So, again, number 7 is a really special one for us just because of all this craziness that is going on. So please keep Saturday, July 25th in mind for the 2020 Hearts and Harleys for Bubba's and the Moon Poker Run. Maybe our last year that we do it. So, all right. Now, before we go back to Devin Lynn and Whiskey Tango Foxtrot, I have one more commercial read I'd like to do. It's for the Waffle Hut. And the Waffle Hut is located in 804 White Horse Pike in Egg Harbor City, New Jersey. It is a family-owned casual restaurant that specializes in comfort food. With extensive breakfast and lunch menus, with numerous signature dishes made with fresh, tasty ingredients, and a friendly staff that will take the time to answer your questions to help you make the best choice, you're sure to find something on that menu that you will enjoy. And the reason I bring it up is the Waffle Hut is the official caterer of the Hearts and Harleys upcoming Breakfast Santa on December 14th. Open Tuesday through Sunday. Make sure you try out the Waffle Hut. And now, again, back to the reason you're really here to see, Devin Lynn and Whiskey Tango Foxtrot.
Wish I could say
I've been left behind on my own. All the people I follow here, I guess they're wrong. The ones I fool for believe I want to disappoint me. But now there's no more. Well, there's nothing holding me down. No reason I could turn back around. There's a long road in front of me, easy on. There's something else. There's nothing left to lose. I've been living your way. All these footprints doesn't over years ago. Yes, I feel them always bring now down when we sing. It's around my life. Well, there's nothing here holding me down. No reason I'm turning around. There's a moment in front of me, losing all. There's nothing else. There's nothing left to lose. There's nothing left to lose. There's nothing left to lose. I got nothing left to go. All the tears I shed dried up long ago. Alone around forever, because freedom isn't afraid. Is we all live to Thank you. Exchange for my soul. I don't feel that that's just a deal I never bargained for. Dreams are done with. Gotta feel right. I think I'm losing my mind. I'm losing this way. still burns, the sky still burns. I think I'm losing my mind. Sky still burns. I think I'm losing my mind. Sky still burns. I think I'm losing my mind. Shining before watch the film. I'm just nothing I can do. I'm not fine. But they all things change with time. Love is not always true. I look to you love inside. I ain't careful. I'm gonna let you down.
ladies and gentlemen.
Flip it out.
I'm not very techie savvy, so people will tell you so. Ladies and gentlemen, again, Devin Lynn and Whiskey Tango Pop-Shot. Thank you very much, guys. Now, we're actually running a few minutes ahead of schedule right now, so I wanted to share a couple things with you just because we want to give everybody that's here a chance to finish their bids on all the items from the Chinese auction, as well as anybody. This is your last chance. We will be cutting off sales at 4:25 because we need to start the drawings at 4:30. So if you want to bid through Venmo, you have one last chance right now to call Liz at, excuse me, getting my notes, I apologize, at area code 609-338-3577. This is your last chance. Again, we have 39 auction items available, so you need to call now and make your bid if you are interested in trying to win any of these items. Now, one thing that just came into that I wanted to share with everybody that I'm not going to name names because I don't know if this person wants to be told, but I actually received a text while we were online today from one of the board members who is our IT specialist who handles all of our website issues, our Facebook issues, and all of our payment issues. And we had received a generous $100 donation to somebody who is watching this broadcast live right now. So I want to just say to that person, thank you very much. It is unbelievably generous, and I do appreciate, and trust me, this money is going towards the Safe House. Like we said, we are a 100% nonprofit organization. Every fund that we raise that does not go into our operational costs goes towards all of our charitable endeavors. So this money will go to good use. Now, for everybody that's here, too, don't forget, have a sample of Moomoo's brew. I am now working on my second one, and I'm telling you, it is quite tasty and enjoyable. I have been a fan of Highlands Brewing Company for many, many years. I've sampled probably everything that is on their menu. And maybe I'm a little biased right now, but I'm going to tell you this is my favorite beer I think they've ever made outside of an IPA. Again, I'm a hophead, so I always like the IPAs first. But this is definitely my favorite. It is well brewed, well blended, excellent. And of course, Highlands is generously donating a percentage of each one of Moomoo's brews to Hearts and Harleys charitable endeavors, as well as John and Kathy Paps are going to match the donation that comes from Highlands Brewing Company. So please, if they are here, have a growler, have a beer, have whatever you need, but have one of Moomoo's brews. It is excellent beer right now. Now, I wanted to tell a couple quick stories because we got 10 minutes before we're going to close the Chinese auction and start over, moving everything over for the auction part itself that I know that everybody's really tuning in to watch. Funny story that I always say that comes to mind when I think of Gavin was that Gavin was always influenced on a lot of things around him in pop culture. And there was a one time that Gavin actually almost got me into a car accident because I was laughing so hard. So we are driving to a family event. I believe it was Thanksgiving one year. He's about 4 years old at the time. He's in the back seat, and the radio's on. And the song that came on was "I'm Sexy and I Know It." So as we're driving, the song's playing in the background, and we're going to then. All of a sudden, it got very quiet in the car in between for a commercial break, and all you heard was from the back seat a 4-year-old going, "I'm sexy and I know it." I almost drove off the road. I was laughing so hard. I had tears. I couldn't even see for a second because I was laughing so hard. So Gavin just always had that kind of sense of humor. He could make you laugh, or he could make you scratch your head sometimes with some of the sings, but he always just had such a joyful personality. So I miss him every day. But we always try to make sure that we honor both him and Michelle's memory. My other memory I wanted to share with you was a funny story about Michelle and I when we were married. It goes back to when she was actually pregnant with Gavin. And for that Christmas that year, we had just gotten a new vehicle, and she wanted to get a remote start in the car because it was a very brutal winter that year, and she wanted a remote start just to be able to start. So for Christmas that year, we purchased a remote start, had it installed in the car, and were able to use it. On Christmas Day, we were going to family members for dinner that day. Michelle's father was down visiting us, he was staying with us, and we had started the car to actually get things warmed up and going, to be able to, so it was even snow on the ground that year, that's how cold it was. And we got into the car and it was nice and warm, and Michelle's father actually in March, he goes, it's really nice. These remote starts are nice. I think I might get one for my car. And Michelle said yes. And I thank God every day that I got it. And I turned to Michelle, I said, well, you're welcome, dear, but you don't have to call me God. So it's just always a funny story that I like to share. And listen, it's good. So again, going back to a lot of stuff we've been talking about too. You have now 7 minutes before we close out the Chinese auction. We're going to do a transition at that point, and we're going to start to get all the items ready for drawing. So again, remember, everything that we do goes to all of our charitable endeavors. We are currently at the Safe House right now. We have raised $5,522 towards that. That is 11% of our goal right now, which we just started on this past May 5th. We're in a very good spot, but we always need help and support. This is going to a cause, again, that was inspired to us by things that happened that we never even considered. We had people contacting us that were in very dangerous and desperate situations when it came to domestic violence, and they needed a place to go. And we had people that referred them to us because we are a charity that helps victims of domestic violence. And that inspired us to start this idea, to start this endeavor, to take the time to raise the money to be able to proceed us. So the next time we do get a phone call to say, yes, please, get your stuff, get packed, get your family, get whatever you need, and get out. Meet us here, and we will make sure that you are safe and taken care of. So all the money is raised today. Plus, we talked about before, all the items all the other charitable endeavors that we support. The donations that we have at two high schools, one at Cedar Creek High School where Gavin would have graduated, and one at Brick Memorial High School. Our annual donation to Avanzar, formerly known as the Women's Center in Linwood, New Jersey, that helps victims of domestic violence. They have amazing programs. I have toured their facility. I have spoken with not only the director of Avanzar, but also many other of the people that work there. They have an art program and a music program that helps children that have been involved in these situations, to help them with a lot of things that are going on, to let them express their feelings. These are things that when we think about domestic violence, we think about adults. We don't always think about the children. But they provide a lot of amazing programs to help children deal with these issues too. So our annual donation to them, plus the fact that we do donate about $200 worth of Christmas presents every year, both to children and the adults of Avanzar that need support because they've been displaced during the holidays. We want to make sure that because you've been displaced because of a bad issue, you're not having a bad Christmas. You try to bring a little bit of joy into their life through this stuff. And again, the ways you can help support us, like we've talked about before, the upcoming events, the Chicky and Pete's fundraiser on December 9th from 5 to 9 p.m. Just come to Chicky and Pete's, tell them you're there for Hearts and Harleys, and order a meal, and they will generously donate 10% of all of your check to Hearts and Harleys. And then stay and watch the Eagles destroy the Giants. It's a win-win all the way around. Okay. December 14th, Saturday, it's our Breakfast with Santa. That's going to be held at the Egg Harbor City Moravian Church. Again, and our caterers generously from the Waffle Hut. They will be sponsor. They'll be helping with supplying the food. Again, these are the money that go towards all of our charitable endeavors that we raise there. And our big event coming up in January, our 5-year anniversary party. Again, we are very fortunate to be an organization already for 5 years. And we are amazingly blessed to be supported by all of you. And we thank you all for everything that you have done to keep us going. Because if you don't support us, we don't exist. It's as simple as that. We can have ideas, we can have goals, we can have things that we want to do. But we need the funds to be able to do these things to help people. And without the support of you guys coming out and participating in our events, coming to our poker run and enjoying a great day with friends, coming to events like this, the Chinese auction, anything that we do, if you don't attend, we don't exist. And so thank you for all that. And again, we talked about this too. Our biggest event, our flagship event, our 7th year of the Hearts and Harleys Poker Run. This July 25th, which, like I said before, unfortunately because of things, this may be our last one. We don't know. But as of right now, we're just kind of thinking that it may be our last one, and we're hoping it doesn't come to that, but we're doing it. And like we said, being in the 7th year, it has a lot of special meaning to us because of the fact that Gavin's T-ball number was number 7. So again, we're doing red baseball jerseys with Hearts and Harleys logo on our Hearts and Harleys word and just the number 7 on the back. So If you want to participate in it, again, we always do the first 50 get complimentary. We're still not sure how we're working this out, but remember, it may be a limited edition thing that you can get your hands on. So you need to make sure that you participate in it. And then the simplest way you can support us is the way that everybody shops anymore. Amazon. Go to smile.amazon.org. Amazon Smile is the charity branch of Amazon. And what they do is you go to smile.amazon.org and you select your charity of choice, whatever charity you want it to be. But if you select Hearts and Harleys, they will donate 0.5% of every sale that you have to Hearts and Harleys. Again, it works with your Prime membership. It's just a different way to look. It is the same exact Amazon, except instead of them getting 100%, you're donating 0.5% to us. And again, it's always the little things that will always make a difference in keeping an organization thriving and surviving and helping us to achieve our goals. Check on this. Right. We are officially closing the Chinese auction in 2 minutes. 2 minutes. So, and then we're going to start the transition over, and then we'll be doing the live drawings. So, again, quick read off of everything we got going on. We're going to go straight down the list when we do the Chinese auction itself, except for the 2 big items, because I know that's the 2 big items everybody's tuning in for. Numbers 33 and 34. That'll be the last draws. We're going to do those overnight stays and credits, either the Hard Rock Casino or the Golden Nugget in Atlantic City. So, those will be the last 2 we're going to draw, just to keep the suspense alive, keep you all in too, because, you know, if I draw them first, you're just going to leave, and then it's just not good. So, yeah. Enjoy tasting Lulu's brew. Come down here if you still got some time. We're still going to be available, even if you don't want to come for the Chinese auction at this point. We are still available. We are here. We still have a limited amount of T-shirts or wristbands that we have for sale. And also, don't forget, every one of Lulu's brews that is purchased today, Heinz is donating a percentage of those sales to Hearts and Harleys towards the Safe House to help us achieve that goal of $50,000 by May 5th, 2024. Quick read over everything we got going on too. Yeah. The biggest thing that I'm interested in, I want to see who wins, is the 2020 Pinelands Brewing Mug Club membership. That's, again, generously donated by Pinelands Brewing Company we talked about earlier. Again, we have the ride passes to I Play American Freehold, a $25 Harley Davidson gift card, a wallet gift basket, 2 complimentary water park passes to Morris Pier and Beachfront Water Parks. Gift basket for Atlantic County Harley Davidson. Six Flags Great Adventure voucher for 4 tickets. Again, we talked about this earlier. If you like Halloween stuff, go to Six Flags now. This is the perfect time to be able to enjoy their Fright Fest celebrations. If you don't have time to go in October, don't forget they do a holiday thing in December. They do an amazing job with that too. We're very grateful for them for their generous donation to us. Chicken Pete's gift basket. Again, there's your chance. You got Eagles commemorative mugs and T-shirts, and as well as $25 gift card to Jicky and Pete. You use that to when you come to the on December 9th. Help to take some over your bill. We also have gift card to Cloud9 Day Spa. Again, numerous things that we're a little bit on, and we are closing the auction in 30 seconds. You got 30 seconds left to bid. This is it. We are done after this, and we're going to start the drawing. All right, in the meantime, I'm going to step off for a second because we're going to start the transition and move things in. I'll be back in 1 second.
I want a lot of money. Really? Am I going to watch the rest? Do you want them to pull it all or what? Okay. All right. So you guys are going to do.
Okay, guys. I just realized that we just got our last minute bid and they're being placed right now. The drawing will begin. And Venmo is now officially closed for any type of bidding right now. I do apologize, but again, we are on time constraint, and it is now the beginning of the drawing. Will be started at 4:30. The last tickets are being placed as we speak, and then we'll be moving the bags in here for the drawing itself. Now, to keep this on the complete up and up, we're going to make sure that we have some people that are not bidding on anything, drawing some tickets. So, we're going to have a couple people come through. So, we're going to have Michael come back from Highlands to make a couple of drawings. We're going to ask Devin Lynn and Whiskey Tango Foxshot to make a couple of drawings here. And also, we have a couple of different friends that are here. A couple of Gavin's really close friends are here today to help keep his and Lulu's memory alive to celebrate what we were trying to do, and we're gonna have them do some of the drawings too. So yeah, again, cheers! Enjoying the Louis Brew right now. I do apologize for the delay. We will be starting very soon momentarily. Again, but before we go, again, let me just go over a couple of quick things again. Again, thank you to Pinelands Brewing Company for allowing us to use their place today, to use their Wi-Fi with the amount of parking. Again, if you're looking for quality beer in the South Jersey area, come here. I've told you many times I've sampled every single brew they have here at one point, and I've never had a bad beer. And I've had bad beers in the past, but I've never had a bad beer here. So that's always a good thing. John Miller Car Care Center, again, for all of your automotive needs, please stop in and see them. From anything from tires and brakes to anything. It's just an amazing operation that he has, and they don't treat you like a number there. They don't try to talk over your head. They treat you like family. They try to take care of you. And again, the Waffle Hut too in Egg Harbor City, who is going to be official caterers of the Breakfast with Santa on December 14th at the Egg Harbor City Moravian Church. So, other than that, again, thanks to all those. And again, a couple of other things that I'm speaking. Again, thank you to the person who generously donated $100 today while they were watching the YouTube broadcast of the online telethon and Chinese auction to help us towards our charitable endeavor and achieving that $50,000 goal for the safe house. Okay, and now, things we've all been waiting for. The bags are starting to come on in. So, place them right here, please. Thank you. Okay. Thank you. All right. The thing everybody's been waiting for. Here we go. We're going to start the drawing now. Now, what I'm going to do is very simple. We're going to take each of the bag with everything that is fitted on. I'm going to start through everything. We're going to pour them into the red bucket, shake it around, and we're going to ask somebody to come over and draw. So, all right, the first one we're going to do, I don't know if Michael is available because this is the drawing for the 2020, get the list in front of me. This is the drawing for the 2020 Pinelands Brewing Company Mug Club membership. Is Michael available for the drawing?
I don't see him.
Okay. Well, in the meantime then, if he's not available, what we're going to do. All right. Put this in. Take out the rock. We're going to put some rocks in the bag just to make sure nothing got on. Okay. All right. And what I'm going to ask you to do is have Carrie Heinemer reach into this thing and draw the first ticket. This is for the 2020 Pinelands Brewing Company Mug Club membership. All right. You're drawing in. Okay. And the lucky ticket is Dave Bousso?
Yeah, he's outside.
All right, congratulations, Dave. You are the winner of the Pinelands 2020 Mug Club membership. Congratulations to Dave. All right, the number 2 drawing that we were doing.
It says names here.
Number 2 is 2 ride passes to iPlay America in Freehold with a value of $59.98. Okay. All right, shaking this up. All right, here's Carrie again to reach in, pull a ticket. All right, and the winner is Karen Page.
Is there a V circle?
Yes.
That's a Venmo.
Okay, congratulations, Karen. A Venmo bid won the second. The iPlay America. All right. The third item that we have up is a $25 Harley Davidson gift card that was donated by the board of directors of Hearts and Harleys. Take this around. Who would like to draw this? Cody, you don't want to draw? Okay. All right. Okay, and the winner is Maggie Einemer. Congratulations. All right. Number 4 is the Wawa gift basket. I want to say thank you again to Wawa for their generous donation of a gift basket. If you've seen this, it's amazing. It has a cooler in it, a Wawa mug, a free shorty coupon, a free coffee coupon, T-shirt. There's a bunch of stuff in there. They put together a very generous basket. And I want to thank Wawa for their amazing generosity for this. All right. And the winner is Cody Einemer. Congratulations, Cody. Our fifth item that is up for bid right now is the 2 complimentary water park passes to Maurice Pier and Beachfront Water Park with a value of $90. All right. And I got to thank Maurice Pier for their generous donation. I'm going to thank them enough for their support. And the winner of that is Carly Wright. Congratulations, Carly. Yes. All right. Number 6 is a Lennox Christmas cookie jar. All right. And the winner of the Lennox cookie jar is Chris Cleary. Congratulations, Chris. We're doing the best. We are shaking these up. All right. Number 7. The number 7 is a gift basket from Atlantic County Harley Davidson. I would like to thank Atlantic County Harley Davidson for their generous donation. The gift basket was amazing. I want to thank them so much for that. Reach on in. Oh, it's a yellow ticket this time.
Yellow ticket.
It is Marita. Congratulations! That's the Atlantic County Harley Davidson. Okay. Number 8 is our first of 2 Bath and Body Works soap baskets.
Bath and Body Works?
Go ahead and reach on in the seats. Okay. And the winner is Donna Shea. Congratulations, Donna. The next one is, again, our second Bath and Body Works soap basket. Number 9. And the winner is John Miller. Congratulations, John Miller. Number 10 is a gift certificate, John Miller Car Care Center in Tucker, New Jersey for a full synthetic oil change. I want to again thank John for this generous donation. Okay. And the winner is Morita. Congratulations again. All right. Number 11 is a $25 Amazon gift card. Oh, absolutely. Okay. This again is from a $25 Amazon gift card that was generously donated by John and Kathy Pass. Thank you for your donation. All right. And the winner for this is MJ Korsron. Congratulations.
Yeah, that's awesome.
We are on 12, which is a tastefully simple basket that was donated by the Eimer family. Thank you very much for your donation. And the winner is Sandra P.
Is that the B on it? Sandra P, that's a Venmo, right? Oh, no, that's your boss. Okay.
Congratulations, Chandra.
Where are the baskets?
Okay. Number 13 is $35 in gift certificates to Applebee's. I want to thank Applebee's for their, again, Applebee's is a generous donation for this. These gift certificates are just going to have to go online because Applebee's is a franchise, so it's only in select locations in southern New Jersey and northern Delaware. Oh. And the winner is Donna Shea. Congratulations. Number 14 is a $25 Red Robin gift card, which generously donated by John and Kathy Pass. Thank you again for your donation. And the winner is Chris Yerger. Congratulations, Chris. Number 15 is a gift certificate for Joe's Garden Center for one of Anita's pies, and a gift certificate for $15 for Joe and John's Restaurant and Pizzeria. And that's seek and thank you both for your amazingly generous donations. And the winner is Katie Ayers. Congratulations, Katie. Number 16 is a gift certificate for $50 off any tent rental or 10% off a bounce ride from Petros's Big Top, as well as a Petros Big Top t-shirt. Thank you, Petros, for your generous donation. And the winner is Lauren Shue. Congratulations, Lauren. All right. We are at number 17, one of the big ones, a brunch for two at the Smithville Inn. Thank you, Smithville Inn, for your amazingly generous donation of a brunch for two. I see a lot of people here waiting on this drawing alone.
No pressure.
And the winner is Liza Cole. Congratulations, Liza. All right. Our next one is a gift certificate for Digital Danro Photography Mini Photo Session. Thank you very much again for this generous donation. We can't thank any of these people enough for supporting us through this because, again, like we said, these fundraisers, the events that we do are what make Hearts and Harleys Hearts and Harleys. We do not exist without the support of everybody that comes to our events and supports us through all these charitable endeavors. So thank you very much. And the winner is Maggie Einemer. Congratulations.
Thanks, girlfriend. Yeah.
All right. We are at number 19, which is one of two of car wash and care buckets from Napa of Egg Harbor City. Napa, again, thank you so much for your generosity. Not only did you donate one, you donated 2 car care buckets, which we greatly appreciate. And the winner of that is Heather J. Congratulations, Heather. All right. Our next item is, again, the second of the 2 of the car wash and care buckets from Napa in Egg Harbor City. And the winner is Jay Egan. Congratulations. All right. Number 21 is a decorative lantern with electric pillar candle from Smithville Candle Shop. Thank you, Smithville Candle Shop. If you have not seen this, it is an amazing donation that they have made. When it first came to us, I was amazed at this thing. I was like, wow, this is just an amazing, generous thing from them. All right. And the winner is Maggie Einemer. Congratulations. Number 22 is a Malibu insulated picnic cooler. And the winner is Melissa. Congratulations, Melissa. Number 23, one of the other big ticket items that is here. The Six Flags Great Adventure voucher for 4 tickets. Okay. And the drawing for the Great Adventure basket is, the winner is Sean Deaver. Congratulations, Sean.
I don't remember putting in for that one.
Number 24 is a personal care basket, which includes a $15 gift certificate to Celine Nails. Thank you, Celine Nails, for the generous donation. And the winner is Marita. Congratulations, Marita. Number 25 is a winter snack basket. 2 mugs, assorted hot beverages, and cookies. And the winner is Alexander M. on Venmo purchase. Thank you, Alexander M. I'm going to drop, sorry. Okay. Next one is a DeWalt 21-piece drill bit package black oxide. And the winner is Shuli. Congratulations, Shuli. Our next one is a beach day package, a beach chair, stand twice, and $10 gift card to Wawa. Was this package was generously donated by Hometown Variety in Absecon. And the winner is Maggie Einemer. Congratulations. Number 28 is a $50 gift certificate to Cloud9 Day Spa in Galloway, New Jersey. Thank you, Cloud9, for this amazing, amazing donation. See, a lot of fingers being crossed, a lot of people with some interest out there.
Usually I just step back.
Okay. And the winner is Christine. Congratulations, Christine. Alright. Next one is 29. The Chicky and Pete's gift basket with Eagles Super Bowl t-shirt and mugs and a $25 gift card. And the winner is Virginia. Congratulations, Virginia. Okay. Our next item up for bid is the Applebee's complete meal at the Manahawkin Applebee's, which includes an appetizer, 2 entrees, and a dessert.
So obviously.
And the winner is Shauna S. for Venmo. Congratulations, Shauna. Our next item up for bid is the donation from Solana Michi, a gift certificate. I want to thank Solana Michi again for their generous donation to Hearts and Harleys for this event. And the winner is Lauren Schuley. Congratulations, Lauren. Our next item is a $50 gift certificate for Mary Kay or About Face Makeup Artistry. Excuse me.
Is that Lacey? Is that Lacey or no? Did Lacey donate it?
And the winner is Kathy T. from Cape May Courthouse. Congratulations, Kathy. No, I haven't used 2 days. 34 days, 5, 33, 34 days, 35. Alright, go a little bit out of order, because again, we're going to keep the suspense going for the 2 big items that I know everybody's here for. Yes, the next one is going to be number 35, a basket with 3 different bottles of Deep Eddy vodka. Terms of donated by Justin and Stephanie Pincus. Thank you.
Read it. Read it.
Come on, girlfriend.
Come on. Got this. Pink ticket.
Wow, a lot of bidding on this one too.
Or purple, whatever it is.
That's color. Color.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a red ticket. And it goes to Jocelyn. Congratulations, Jocelyn.
Probably better off for everyone.
Our next one is 36, a Bud Light Philadelphia Eagles Super Bowl collector's box, which has
Watch, I'll win this.
2 collector's glasses and a commemorative bottle celebrating the Eagles' amazing victory over the Patriots in Super Bowl 52.
You hate us because you ain't us.
And haters.
And the winner is Justin Pincus. Congratulations, Justin.
They came up my name and I'm
I would have gave it to John.
yes.
Number 37 is a chocolate fountain basket. And the winner is Samantha Hamill. Congratulations, Samantha. All right. Number 38 is a fall theme basket, which includes coffee mugs and wine glasses.
The number sentence, maybe not the prize.
And the winner is Amy Mahini. Congratulations,
Amy
Amy.
W. Amy W.
Oh.
Depends how many beers you drink.
Number 39. Now, this is the one where we had 3 makeup baskets. We had a generous donation from the Jeffries family, which had numerous items. And by the time we were able to get done making up, there were 3 baskets we were able to make out of this. So we want to thank them for their generous donation. So this is how we're going to do this drawing. Very simple. The first winner gets their first choice. The second winner gets their second choice. The third winner gets the basket that is left in the end. So 3 drawings for this. We're going to go number 1, number 2, number 3. And the first winner is Rob Shea. Congratulations, Rob.
You want some makeup? You want makeup? Why
Number 2, the second basket is
makeup. Gotta put it on.
Rob Shea. Is Tracy. Congratulations, Tracy.
Oh, she left.
I thought you had one more.
Yeah, he's not done. Kind of late now.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. Oh, it's all right. We're good. All right, little user operator error. I apologize, but we still got a third winner, and the third winner.
This is the Momo special.
Yeah, is Tracy again. Congratulations, Tracy. All right. All right, now we are at the big finale, the thing that everybody's been waiting for. But before we do this drawing again, thank you to everybody that came today. Thank you to everybody that bought tickets. I appreciate everybody that bought tickets through Venmo, that came here live to buy tickets. Everybody that has supported Hearts and Harleys with everything that we've done. Again, like I said, we don't exist without you. So I have to say again, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for all of your support and everything that you have done. Because again, we exist because of you. So we're going to start with number 33, which is an overnight stay and dinner for 2 at Hard Rock Casino, Atlantic City. This is valued at $100. Big ticket item, big ticket item. Lots of tickets in here, ladies and gentlemen. Good sheet, good sheet. Okay. And the winner is, it's a red ticket, and the number is 986 53 52. 986 5352. And the winner is Justine Kahn. Congratulations, Justine. All right. And number 34, our final item for the drawing, is an overnight stay and $100 dining credit to the Golden Nugget in Atlantic City. Another big ticket item. Good shake, good shake. See a lot of people out there looking over at this one. One more.
Cross the legs, toes.
It's a red ticket. And the number is 986 51 9865187. And the winner is Erica O. in Cape May Courthouse. Congratulations, Erica. Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes all of our drawings for today's Chinese auction. That also concludes pretty much the 2019 Hearts and Harleys online telethon and Chinese auction. I want to thank everybody that helped to get this organized and put this together to make this happen. This event was a long time coming together. A lot of things had to go in place to do it. First of all, thank you to Pinelands again. Pinelands Brewing, thank you very much for allowing us to use this place, to allow us to be able to host this event, use your Wi-Fi, and of course for the creation of Moo Moo's Brew, which I have to say again,
It's amazing.
is a great beer, one of the best beers outside of the IPAs that they make here. So again, thank you very much to Pinelands for your generosity. Can't thank you enough for everything. Thank you to Devin Lynn and Whiskey Tango Foxtrot, our musical entertainment, who has done an excellent job in everything, entertaining things and songs, being a musical company, everything we do. We're only as good as the people that come to the event, host the event with us, and they have done an excellent job today. I can't thank them enough for that. Also, thank you to all of our donors. We get the list together, so I just want to go down everything real quick, not forget anybody there. Thank you to iPlay America and Freehold. Thank you to the Board of Directors of Hearts and Harleys for donating a $25 gift certificate to Harley Davidson. Thank you to Wallop, your amazing, generous donation of the gift basket. To Maurice Pure Beachfront Water Parks. Thank you again to Atlantic County Harley Davidson for their gift basket that they donated. Thank you to John Miller Car Care Center for your support, as well as the generous donation for a full synthetic oil change. Thank you to John and Kathy Paps for both donating the $25 Amazon gift card and also the $25 Red Robin gift card, as well as generously matching the donation today from Pinelands Brewing for all of the Moo Moo's brews sold. Thank you to Applebee's in South Jersey. Thank you to Applebee's in Manahawkin, the Doherty Enterprises, for both of your generosity and donations to us. Thank you to Maggie Inmer for the Tasty Simple Basket. Very nice donation. Thank you to Petros Big Top for their donation. Thank you to the Smithville Inn for the brunch donation. Thank you to Digital Denver Photography for the mini photo session. Thank you to the Napa of Egg Harbor City for 2 car wash and care buckets donated. Thank you to Smithville Candle Shop for the decorative lantern and electric pillar. Thank you to Six Flags Great Adventure for the voucher for 4 tickets. Again, an amazingly generous donation of that. Thank you for thank you, Mary Ann DeLeo, for the Malibu insulated picnic cooler donation. Very generous again. Excellent prize. Thank you to Cloud9 Day Spa for their gift certificate. Thank you to Chicky and Pete for their donation of the gift basket and gift card. Thank you to Solana Michi and Galloway for your donation of a gift card. Thank you to Hard Rock Casino in Atlantic City for your generous donation. And thank you to Golden Nugget, Atlantic City. Thank you especially to Justin Pincus who made that happen, as well as Justin and Stephanie Pincus for their donation to Deep Eddy Vodka and the Bud Light Philadelphia Eagles Super Bowl Collector's Box. And thank you to Tara Charlesy for the donation of the chocolate fountain basket and the fall theme basket. And then, of course, thank you to the Jeffries family for the amount of items you donated that made up 3 baskets for us this. Again, in closing, we thank you all for your support, your generosity, for your abilities to come out and help support Hearts and Harleys in all the endeavors that we do. Remember us for all of our upcoming events. Please do remember this Wednesday for Domestic Violence Awareness Month, Observation Day. Wear something purple on Wednesday, be it a shirt, a tie, a sweater, whatever purple item you may have. Please wear that on Wednesday to help honor the people that we've either lost or the people that are going through issues with that and are survivors of domestic violence. Remember our Hearts and Harleys fundraiser night, Chicky and Pete, on December 9th from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. Make sure you come out and you tell Chicky and Pete you're there for the Hearts and Harleys fundraiser. They would generously donate 10% of all of the sales to Hearts and Harleys. December 14th, our Breakfast with Santa being held at the Egg Harbor City Moravian Church. There will be more details on our Facebook page and website and thing. Our 5-year anniversary party. the Hearts and Harleys 5-year anniversary party. This January will be in organization for 5 years already. So we are doing a special party, a beef and beer that's going to be held at Crossroads in Acre Harbor City on Saturday, January 18th, and of course our big one. And like I've told you before, this may be the last one. We don't know yet. We're kind of anticipating is the 2020 Hearts and Harleys for Bubba's and Moo Moo Poker Runners, our 7th year. Like I said, the number 7 is very special to us because it was Gavin's T-ball number. So we're going to do something special for the run this year. So as we close out, I want to again thank everybody, and I'm going to go off air. I believe that's everything. So again, thank you very much for all your support. Good night.